Hey, this is FRJH Racing here, and I'm going to be going over my project that I've kind of taken on now. I'm still going to be playing RoboCraft, and I might be doing some videos on it, but I'm going to be focusing on this project, which is the Drift Crew game. You may not know this, but I started Drift Crew with a few other members a couple years back. It was started with the idea of being a car person first, and we did races. We actually got a little notorious for racing in elimination mode and getting in trouble because we weren't bringing guns. But the point is like we still have been pretty active when it comes to racing. But the problem is like it's either with other clans that are doing events or it requires a lot of people to coordinate. Uh, and then at the end of the day, with the speed boost system and other limitations of RoboCraft, it hasn't really been that exciting. So the Drift Crew game is going to be all the good voxel based building, and then the realistic physics model that I'm trying to implement here that you might have seen in my last video. So I've actually made a new addition to the family here, and I've made working leaf springs that actually uh, they react to weight transfer, and you can actually see the components moving with the axles and stuff, and also working alongside the other parts here. So the thing I'm working on right now that's a little tricky is I got all these prefabs working, and I can move them around, and I can do this and take this other part here and move it, and then at runtime it'll work perfectly fine. It'll also react to the change in where the center of mass is. So I got all this working. You can see that the wheels don't really spin because I'm basically making that, like, this is not actually experiencing any friction. It is calculating the amount of grip based on some conditions that I set. So for both the front and rear wheels, they're following a tire energy model, so then that you get a nice kind of drifty kind of feeling there, and then as you start going straight, it's depending on how you have it made, it'll level out. But right now I haven't dialed it in, so you could see that I got a pretty good model going on here. And then the next thing is what kind of parts you can see. So actually, I dug up my I had like an old laptop from school back when I was in school around 2015, 2016. I modeled a lot of stuff, but I just had it sitting on the hard drive. So I realized that I still have the hard drive. I plugged it in, and I found all this. So I had some concepts that I made for RoboCraft suggestions, and these are some of the components that I made, uh, all to proper scale. Uh, and then we also have, now this is the thing that we've always wanted, is all these converters with different sizes. And the great thing about how my game will be is that I don't have to worry about like a damage mechanic just yet. So I don't have an excuse not to use these. They'll just have connection points, and the way I'm doing the voxel building is going to be pretty intuitive. So I don't have to worry about the limitations of the shapes and how they react with each other. So as you can see here, I got a whole bunch of shapes modeled, and they'll have all the proper connection points. And then maybe I'll convert these. These were RoboCraft EPs, modular. Just an idea I had, but these would be perfect for like making wings or other stuff. So I just wanted to update everyone what I've been working on, and yeah, I hope to release some more content on this. And also, I'm going to be releasing playable demos to Drift Crew members. And then the end game of this is to hopefully have a online game that's totally open world, and you can basically have a voxel based racing game with simulcade, like a simulation but a arcade mix of handling, all that in one really fun package. So that's what I've been up to, and yeah, have a good day.